Barksiders, welcome back. I'm Liza, and this is Emma, the last of our three amigo co-hosts. Today we're going to talk about clippers and the different blades you'll need to safely and successfully give your dog a basic trim to a comfortable length in your home. For the full haircut, you will need other equipment, including scissors, brushes, combs, and more, which we'll be covering in our next videos. We are sharing this information for pet parents who have dogs who are overgrown because groomers are currently closed and who are physically uncomfortable, hot, and at risk for developing health conditions as a result of their overlong coat. When it comes to dog clippers, as in most cases, you get what you pay for. I understand that many of you can't afford to drop big bucks on high-end professional set of clippers, so while I talk about Andis clippers, in this video, I encourage you to just do your best to A, find what's available in your area or online, as clippers are currently flying off the shelves, and B, get the best quality you can afford. In the end, the better the clipper quality, the easier and less painful this will be on you and your dog. In my years grooming, Andis clippers have been my solid favorite. I find them more reliable, lighter, and quieter than other high-end clippers. With more and more people having to groom their dogs at home, clippers are starting to sell out. So, as I said, do your best to get the highest quality clippers you can find and afford. We'll post a list of places to search for your clippers, including links in the video description. Here's some info to help you in your search for clippers for your dog. Do not purchase an adjustable blade clipper. This is one that has an adjustable blade system with a non-interchangeable blade and a handle to adjust the blade length. Do make sure it has the detachable blade system, meaning you can interchange the actual blades and not just the comb attachment. Look for a clipper that says it's for the coat type of the dog you have. Make sure you're getting a number 10 blade with the purchase. Most clippers will come with one. Stick to a corded clipper, as they are generally less expensive and won't run out of battery halfway through the groom. Okay, now that we've covered the clippers, let's get into clipper blades. A clipper blade will attach on the end of your clippers. Further comb attachments can be added to change the length of the cut, but I don't recommend using the comb attachments as they are for more advanced grooming and require a freshly cleaned, dried, and 100% mat-free, brushed-out coat. If you have no other choice but to use the comb attachments, please contact us or another grooming professional for advice. You're going to be using a minimum of 2 different blades for your dog's haircut. One to trim around the dirty bits and one to trim the body, legs, and possibly head. If you prefer your dog to have a longer length for their head, you may need to either purchase a third blade to use, hone your scissoring skills, or if skilled enough, use a comb attachment after thoroughly brushing out your dog's head, face, and ears. For the sake of comfort and ease, I recommend either using the same blade you use on the body or just buy the longest blade length. First and foremost, it's about your dog's comfort. Usually the clipper will come with a 10 blade, which is too short for the body and is used instead for sanitation areas like the groin and the bum, for between the paw pads, and in poodle clips for face and feet. You'll need to purchase a second blade so you can clip the body to a different length. There are both fine tooth or finishing blades, which have a number followed by an F or an FC, and skip tooth blades with a number only. I do not recommend getting a skip tooth blade as they are much easier to cut your dog with. Although they can be better for clipping a thick or matted coat, they should only be used by experienced groomers. The fine tooth finishing blades will get the job done much more safely. Make sure when buying the blade that it fits the clipper you have purchased. Most Andis, Oster, and Wall blades are interchangeable, but make sure before you buy. These are examples of my most frequently used blades for trimming the body and the associated coat length left after using them, from shortest to longest. Blade number 7, or 7F, or 7FC, leaves the coat length approximately 1/8 of an inch, or 3.2 millimeters. Blade number 5, or 5F, or 5FC, leaves the coat length approximately 1/4 of an inch, or 6 millimeters. Blade number 4, or 4F, or 4FC, leaves the coat length approximately 3/8 of an inch, or 9.5 millimeters. Blade number 3, or 3F or 3FC leaves the coat length approximately half an inch or 13 millimeters. I also recommend purchasing a cool care product for your clipper blades. These products disinfect and sterilize the blades and can also be used to cool them down as they heat up with extended use. The length you are able to clip your dog will depend on the condition of their coat. Mats are sneaky and often hard to find, and even the most well-meaning pet parents sometimes don't realize how many mats are still lingering beneath the surface after they have brushed their dogs. If a comb can glide easily through the full length of the coat, you will not be limited to the shortest blades. Mats start when dead hair wraps itself around the healthy hair. Over time, without proper brushing, small mats start to connect and turn into larger mats that will spread all over the coat. Often when pet parents are brushing, they are mostly top brushing, which is brushing the coat above the matting. On the surface, they look and feel well brushed out and tangle-free, but the mats remain underneath. You must brush all the way down to the skin to break up the small mats or to avoid mats altogether. Mats must be clipped off from under the matting between the mats and the skin. The length of hair left after clipping will depend on the space between the skin and the mat. So the closer the mat is to the skin, the shorter the coat will have to be clipped to get the clipper between the skin and the mat. If your dog is very matted or feels anything like a carpet, then this is beyond what you will be able to handle at home, and I strongly recommend searching for a professional to groom your pup, possibly a vet tech or a vet if a groomer is not available. When the mats are very close to the skin, there is a high risk of clippers cutting your dog. And that wraps up our video on the basics of dog clippers and blades. If this video helped you, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment below and we'll get back to you. And hit the subscribe button to hear about our next videos, currently coming at you twice a week. Until then, keep your paws clean. Talking about clippers and the different blades you'll need to safely and successfully give your dog. I understand that many of you can't afford to drop big bucks on high-end professional if or use nope, that's not it at all. And that wraps our video. Nope. If this video helped you, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions? What are questions? If you have any questions, comment below and we'll get back to you. And hit the subscribe. No, we gotta change it to hit the subscribe button because I can't do this.
Okay.